Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 4 in this best of 5 series. As we see Lawliet spawning as the yellow night elf on the top left hand side of the map, meanwhile Foggy has spawned as the red night elf on the bottom right. Although this has been a mirror match series, I got to admit that the games have not really been playing out as I expected to after, I would say, the 5-minute mark. Yes, the opening sequences of the Demon Hunter going after creeps with an Ancient of War and a single archer, seeing that happen on both ends of the map is not my idea of fun. But seeing how these players are transitioning away from that, or transitioning out of that, has been just a lot of fun to see what particular strategies are going to be used. Demon Hunter are going to go ahead and chase there. Are we going to see a mana burn? That is the big question there. The Demon Hunter unable to catch up. And, well, one of the big questions that I have often seen is Gauntlets of Ogre Strength or Slippers of Agility better for the Demon Hunter? Slippers of Agility does give +3 attack and also +9 armor. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter gets an additional 75 hit points and slightly better mana regeneration. Also, the use of those Moonwells are scale better with the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 as opposed to the Slippers of Agility. What does that all mean? Well, it means that I could write a paper on the theory of Warcraft 3 and still not come out with a definitive answer. Answer is, well, it depends. Anyways, Demon Hunter coming back across over here, hiding in this location, perhaps waiting for the Demon Hunter, and wow, beautiful use of line of sight to try and capture the other guy. Beautiful trap there by Lawliet, knowing that Foggy was most likely going to be going for this type of play. There's a mana burn right there. There's another exchange. Circlet of Nobility was picked up, and now Lawliet is hoping to pick up something else. Who is going to come out slightly ahead? That is the big question, as the archers are now all there. That is the big issue, as we do see an ensnare go down on 2 of Lawliet's archers. Foggy doing a very big risky move to aggro the creeps, I believe, and then what ended up happening was Lawliet now needs to try and defend this location. All right, this Demon Hunter taking far too much damage. This is going to be very close, as we do see him get to level 2, picks up the item and the Watcher Ward, and snares do go down as one archer does fall. All right, Shadow Meld has gone down as well. There is another Shadow Meld here. Are we going to perhaps see Dust of Appearance? That is going to be the big question. Foggy picks it up. Is he going to pick it up? No, Foggy did not wait until the creeps were alive or active and then walked straight into pretty much a trap. Demon Hunter has the Dust of Appearance. Lawliet, knowing that, knows that his units are safe at least for a little while. All right, gonna go back and rescue the archers that are hiding in the middle of the night, as the Demon Hunter is exactly at 200 experience. Back over here in the center portion, Foggy does have an Ancient of Wonders. Archers are all here, and the Demon Hunter is going to be going to town on this Ancient of Wonders. However, Ancient of Wonders quickly canceled. Naga Sea Witch does not even bother using the cold arrow, and it looks like a detonation is in order. Back across over here, Demon Hunter going into the what I'll call the 3 o'clock Ogre Warrior creep camp. The archers are going to be able to pelt down this Ogre Warrior fairly quickly, picking up the item. It is Claws of Attack +6, so very nice items for that Demon Hunter. And he also has +5 strength over what he normally would. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3, Circlet of Nobility, really helping him out. Meanwhile, Lawliet doesn't nearly have as nice of a collection of items. We'll see how all of that unfolds here in just a moment, as Lawliet does finish off one giant sea turtle, and now going after that gargantuan sea turtle as well. All right, there it goes. Tome of Intelligence, Potion of Greater Healing, the powerful item there, as he will be able to kind of overcommit to a specific fight. Meanwhile, Foggy now going after a red creep camp instead of just a simple orange one, and this may be one of the big differences. Sobi Mask is the Naga Sea Witch going to go ahead and pick that up. Dust of Appearance, Demon Hunter now backing off right there, going to go ahead and re-engage. Dust of Appearance should be picked up by the Naga Sea Witch, as the Demon Hunter needs to run all the way back home to get healed up. Now, what is this also going to do? It's going to allow the Naga Sea Witch to get to level 2 for Foggy, and that is extremely helpful here. Meanwhile, Lawliet is also going to get to level 2, but his items are not going to be as strong. You can take a look back across over here. The Sobi Mask on the Naga Sea Witch is going to allow for faster mana regeneration, and more cold arrows. The higher the level of that Naga Sea Witch, the better it will become, as the Naga Sea Witch will also be able to cast Fork Lightning more often. All right, that is a lot of archers so far. We are going into dual Ancients of Wind coming in from Foggy. Meanwhile, a dual Ancients of Lore coming in from Lawliet. And this is strange because the Ancient of Lore strategy normally couples with the Keeper of the Grove as opposed to the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch normally couples with the Druids of the Talon. So we are going to have a slight variation in the hero choices that we normally see with the specific Night Elf strategy that we're looking at now. Demon Hunter going after the Ogre Lord. Going to go ahead and take that down. Tome of Strength +2. Claws of Attack +12. +20 damage off of that Demon Hunter now, doing a minimum of 47 up to 69 damage without sitting at level 3. That Demon Hunter is going to be a one-man wrecking crew already at 925 hit points. His only downside is that he does not have any room for a consumable. No potions of healing, potions of invulnerability. He will have to rely on the scroll of healing that most likely the Naga Sea Witch will be picking up here shortly. Boots of Speed and Rune Watcher there. All right, what was dropped there? Oh, Claws of Attack +12 given to the Naga Sea Witch. Why not give them both if you are going to be doing that? Nope, spreading the love there, so nicely done. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 left behind or sold, as the Naga Sea Witch does pick up a Tome of Intelligence +2 to have some impressive damage as well. All right, aggroing the creeps. Both sides are just really heavily creeping at this point. An expansion is already constructed by Foggy, but it will never see the light of day, as we are seeing an Ancient of Wonders already being built by Lawliet. Well, the reasoning for this is for a little bit of heal and item purchase. You can see Foggy taking a lot of damage here. There's the Roar. This Demon Hunter does not have Roar, though. How does it have +3? Oh, there we go. There's the Rejuvenation. +3 damage from the Slippers of Agility. Druid of the Claw taking that down, and there goes the expansion. However, Foggy is still doing a great job clearing out every single difficult creep camp that you can imagine. Has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability to go with the Potion of Invulnerability currently sitting on the Foggy's unit. All right, let's take a look. Sobi Mask what was transferred. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4 might have to be very careful here. Tome of Intelligence +2. Is the Naga Sea Witch going to pick it up? Is the Demon Hunter going to pick it up? Yes, the Demon Hunter does pick it up. And here we go. We are going to be teleporting straight on in, as the fight is going to be getting ready to go. All right, Fairy Fire ready to go here. Naga Sea Witch, Mana Burn. Naga Sea Witch needs to get into that back position. Demon Hunter getting in some easy shots onto the the negative armor of that Druid of the Claw. Demon Hunter still trying to fight in a very, very forward position. Does not have, it has 2 Potions of Lesser Invulnerability, so that may be his one saving grace right there, as we do see a bit of a retreat. So far, we're looking at 41/20 supply, losing 3 Moonwells in the early fight there, not allowing for healing. That was a strong, strong call by Lawliet, knowing that his opponent was going for Druids of the Talon instead of Bears. And because he focused onto the Moonwells, he now knows that the follow-up fight, he is going to have a significant health advantage short of any scrolls of healing. Now, is that really going to be the big thing here, as the Naga Sea Witch picks up a second Sobi Mask? That Sobi Mask is just generating so much mana at this point, as the units are going to be forced to retreat here. You can see that the Demon Hunter has no real way of healing. And trying to use a Moonstone is not going to be effective either. As you can see, well, what did he drop? Sold a Potion of Greater Mana. Did he buy a Potion of Healing? No, nothing like that as of yet. Naga Sea Witch, double Sobi Mask. Demon Hunter could use a Sobi Mask if you chose to at this point, but it's really gonna be a matter of whether or not Foggy can easily get a lot of Fork Lightnings off and deal significant damage with this Sobi Mask mana advantage that he has over Lawliet. Even then, Lawliet does have a Pendant of Energy on the Naga Sea Witch as well, and since she is not engaging right now, she should have a fairly easy time of using all of her mana as well. All right, there goes a quick death as we see there's only, 4 or 5 significant creep camps available on the map. Lawliet really wants to get to level 4 for a higher evasion. Meanwhile, Foggy wants to just somehow slowly engage and get a little bit more hit points on the Demon Hunter. All right, there's the engagement now, creating a little bit of a choke bottleneck right there. There's a Cyclone onto a Gargantuan Sea Turtle, taking out the significant damage that he deals, and then surrounding it with also, no Fairy Fire. Why no Fairy Fire? As the Orb of Venom, gonna go ahead and quickly take that down. Tome of Agility picked up, Claws of Attack plus 9. My goodness, Claws of Attack plus 12, Claws of Attack plus 6, Claws of Attack plus 9, all dropped for Foggy. That is going to be some very, very high damage. If the Demon Hunter currently attack speed is just that fast. If it can get to very fast, that damage is just going to scale tremendously. 58 damage up to 80 damage per attack. Who needs a critical strike when your higher bound is already a critical strike of a level 2 Blade Master? All right, let's take a look at this here. Ancient of War is getting pelted just a bit. We're looking at 61 over 80 compared to 57 over 60. Naga Sea Witch needs to get into position. I believe a Sobi Mask was sold for double scrolls of healing. That's exactly what we're looking for. Goblin Tinker is also here as well, as the Ancient of War going to be uprooting. This next fight is going to be crucial, and if it's fought in Lawliet's base, he's going to have a huge advantage, as we also see Lawliet setting up the expansion over here at the bottom left. All right. Off over here, let's take a look. Demon Hunter now making its way across. Demon Hunter going to be ready to go. Let's take a look. A Mountain Giant from Lawliet. When was the last time I saw a Mountain Giant? I do not remember, but with the amount of archers and druids of the Talon coming in from Foggy, that may be a very smart call. Also, add in the fact that it can taunt units, at least to pull a little bit of aggro away from those bears for 1 to 2 seconds. That may be enough to save a unit. Let's take a look back over here. A Wisp does spot this expansion. There is a bit of gold still being collected as the Demon Hunter, Naga Sea Witch, Goblin Tinker, and Druids of the Talon all arriving to the party. Yeah, you can take a look at that. That Naga Sea Witch, such high on items. Goblin Tinker, no items in inventory whatsoever. That does come as a bit of a surprise, as the Goblin Tinker, oh, right, there you go. There's the Mountain Giants. Cyclone 1, Cyclone 2. They are magic resistant, so they should not be up there for nearly as long. Taunting, as the Mountain Giant needs to get into position. Can it get into that position there? You can see the attacks. They're going to be picking up. Did they pick up trees? No, they did not. They're just attacking very, very slowly, as the Demon Hunter now chasing after the Naga Sea Witch here. Foggy going after the Demon Hunter. Is it going to be able to take it down? Pretty much no more mana, no Staff of Preservation. Is it going to get a Scroll of Town Portal in time? No. Whoa, Potion of Invulnerability, but unable to use it. And Foggy gets the Naga Sea Witch. All right, going after this unit there. Oh, just turn around. What? Nope. The Demon Hunter right back there. All right, is it going to be able to engage Scroll of Healing? There it has, as it's able to engage a little while longer. 3 Mountain Giants, however, dealing a lot of damage and then causing just a lot of havoc in terms of the focus fire, constantly attacking Cyclone, picking up the Demon Hunter again. Foggy is going to be able to survive this is the big question here. Potion of Lesser or Potion of Invulnerability. Don't remember which one. Another Potion of Invulnerability, but Foggy does have to say GG, as Lawliet does have the economic advantage. Stay tuned for game number 4, as we are all tied up at 2 games up, or game number 5, as we're all tied up after 4 games. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.